Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome once more to Pride of Nations. So, I have recently decided to reinstall the game and just get back into it. It's been a long time since I played this game actually. And yes, it's going to be a question of whether I remember the mechanics. Though I have made a few changes, I have tried out a program that theoretically should add more RAM to the game. It should allow it to use 4 gigabytes instead of the 2 gigabytes, so hopefully that should work out. I've also changed the options over here to allow, well, we're going to remove the give more time to the AI. Hopefully that should increase the turn processing speed. And to begin with, we're going to have the AI on the lower ranking, and then when we go to war, I will up it. Due to the fact that the AI gains advantages in their stacking, etc. So I think we might alter that in the future. But for now, we'll go on then. So, we're going to start a new game. We're going to go with the Grand Campaign. A colossal campaign. 1,680 turns. So, who do we want to play? We have the British, we have the French, we have Prussia, Austria, the United States, Russia, Japan, Sardinia Piedmont, the Ottoman Empire, and Belgium. Well, you know what? I kind of feel like playing Austria. So we'll give Austria a go. Right. Not actually played Austria before. Or at least not for a long time. Okay. We'll go with this then. So here is Europe in the year 1850. Apparently we're in winter. Indeed. Right then. Let's take a look at what we have. So this is of course the Austrian Empire. We are in direct control of the Hungarian lands as well as Galicia. Okay. Parts of Transylvania, I do believe. Indeed. Right, so we have the Carpathians over here. Of course, the Austrian mountains. We have control of the Lombardia region as well as the Venetian region. Okay, supply. Righto. So you can see these areas here have supply, whereas these areas do not. So I think what we need to do is try and connect up these areas so we have supplies chugging along nicely. At least I believe that's what that means. It's been a long time since I played it. We're gonna get into this together. Right, so we have our important regions over here. Nationalities. So you can see here, there is only this region of Austria itself, which is majority Austrian. The rest is a very diverse empire. So we have, well, Hungarians over here. Indeed. Okay. Administrative areas, that just tells you the different areas. Theatres. Weather. So the weather right now is clear but a storm. Interesting. Right, yes, okay. Collection points, that's going to be important for the economy. Okay. So everything in green is okay. Now, collection points would matter more if we were playing the Russian Empire, as the Russian Empire is so vast. Now, the game does seem to be moving a lot faster, actually. I don't know if that's the change to the RAM, but it does feel a lot smoother. Right, trade area. So, of course, we have the trade areas over here. Now, how do I access these areas? Right, there we go. We do that by pressing T. So, we have the North Austrian trade area. We have Northern Italy. South Austria. And the Balkans. North Balkans. Okay. Colonial penetration. Now, has the Austro-Hungarian Empire... Well, not the Austro-Hungarian Empire yet. There's the Austrian Empire. Colonization is rather difficult for us, though if we do get the chance we will try. Right, spheres of influence. Apparently we do not have any right now. Ah, no we do. Or not. Ah, right, I see. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. British India. Oh, you can see the Portuguese flag over here. Very interesting. Okay, back to Austria. Revolt risk. So there's a high revolt risk over here, some over here. Okay. Population contentment and main ethnicities. Yes, so there's quite a lot of Austrians over here. 55% Austrian, 75% Austrian. Now that is the loyalty. Okay. Right then, let's move on to the different modes. So right now we are in the economic mode. Sorry, the military mode. This is the economic mode. So we need to take a look at what we produce. So let's go over here then. There we go. So we have iron over here. Now if you take a look at these and what they actually represent is determined by the number of ticks over here. So we have cereals over here, basically wheat and barley, stuff like that. So we have 2 of that over here. 2 there. Indeed. Right, we have coal. Quite a decent amount of coal actually. Good amount of iron. Minerals, that's decent. Nitrates. Silk down here. Now, silk is very valuable. It can be very nice and lucrative for the Empire. Now, I do believe that we should have gems here at some point in Prague. I suppose it's to represent precious metals or something like that. Okay. Now, we do have rail lines being built. That's fair enough. Right, so we have a rail line over here. Let's turn this mode off. Okay, 180 days on that one, 198 days on that one. Over here as well, 198. We don't have a bad rail network to begin with, though I think I will try and bring these rail networks together. Connect Milan with Vienna. So I think that might be our first priority. Right. So let's go ahead and assess the strength of the Empire. Okay, so our most powerful army is over here in Venezia. Okay, how many men do we have here? We have 133,000 men, 16,000 horse, 576 cannon. Indeed. Are you not actually assigned? You are active. Okay, interesting. Ah, right, I see. Strong disciplinarian. Right, he can command Austrian or Hungarian units. We have some Hungarian units over here, as dictated by that little signal over there. Okay, my friend, as you are our only Austro-Hungarian commander here, we'll have you lead some of these troops. Now we have is this a guard regiment? These are... No, I do believe these may be the normal. Indeed. They appear to be the normal infantry. We'll give you command of one of these units then. There we go, combine you over there. So you now command a corps. Can you command anything else? I do not believe so. How about supplies? Sorry, support. No. Okay, fair enough. Raju, my friend. He is a cavalry commander. Aristocratic cavalry. Okay, we'll give him the cavalry. Now we don't have any more cavalry, so that's fine. You are Austrian Confederation commander. Ah, can lead units of Austrian or any minor German nationality without penalty. Fair enough. Right. We are somewhat over our command limit here. We'll take out the siege artillery. Put that back in Venezia. Now that's 12 points right there. Interesting. We'll find a way around this. So we have some units of militia over here. I'm going to send them over to Milan, actually. We'll have them go to Milan and enter the structure. Okay. More militia. I'll have them sent over here to Venezia. We have a commander over here. Oh no, this is an admiral. Ah yes, the Austrian Fleet. What do we have in the fleet? Right. So 40 ships make up the Austrian fleet. So we have some frigates over here. Wooden frigates. Wooden corvettes. More corvettes. You guessed it. Hello. Ah, wooden. I thought it said modern. Some transportation ships. And that it makes up the fleet. Fair enough. Who do we have in command? A Reckless and Raider Hunter. Diplomatic and a good hands-off naval strategist. Very nice. Very, very nice. Put him into the fleet. Let's see. Interesting. The actual combat power is lowered. Indeed. Yes, a Raider Hunter. Okay, fair enough. Right, we have another army over here. Quite a lot of cavalry in here. Indeed, heavy cavalry. Though we don't have that many leaders. Right, we have more over here. And more militia here. We'll have them sent over there. I'd like these men to be stationed down here. Militia. Yes, they can stand in there. Okay. Small corps over here. Cool-headed and an aristocratic cavalryman. Give you command of the cavalry. Polish. Right, we'll put that in there. We'll have you sent over here. Right. A very nice army over here. Quite a few commanders. Cool-headed. So we have a Czech commander over here, fair enough. A Bohemian commander. We have quite a few Austrian... Sorry, a lot of Hungarian troops in here. I've not seen any direct Czechoslovakian troops. Well, Czech troops, Bohemian troops. We'll go with Bohemian. Right. Aristocratic cavalryman. We'll give you command of this division. Arrogant. Tactician of Elan. Give you command of these Hungarians. Austrian Czech commander. I've not seen any Czech troops. So we'll have to just settle for this for now. Then again, he can command Austrian, so that's fine. Okay. Can we give the army commander a unit without it going over? 46. Indeed we can. That's really nice then. Yes, Austrian Czech commander. So we'll give you command of that force. Right, there we go. Organising the armies. We will get on to economics very soon. Okay. So we'll put the armies in the cities for now. Alright, we have another army commander over here. We'll have him sent over here. I want you at... Right. Where do we want him? That's a size 5 city, that's a size 8 city. However, Milan has no fortress walls, so I think we'll send him over there. Speaking of that, we do need to build some forts along this area. Right, so, we have Sardinia, Piedmont over here, we have Switzerland, what is this, Parma, Tuscany, the Papal States, the Papacy, sorry, and the two Sicilies. Okay. Of course, France, further to the west. Prussia to the north, Bavaria, Württemberg, Baden, Saxony, Hanover, the Danish over here, Holstein, Sweden. Sweden has control of Norway. Well done, Sweden. And of course the Russians. Now, I do believe we're allied with the Russians. Interesting. Put you in there. Okay. Right then. What do we have? We have 500 cash, we have 400 private capital, 25 coal, 30 steel, 50 manufactured goods, and not too many conscripts per hour. So we're going to press the most useful button in the game, and that's B. So we have our asset balance over here. Now if we go over here to industry and commerce, these screens both basically show the same thing, but this screen has more interaction. Okay, so if we go over to this one, we can see here by the lines what we're making at a glance. So we're losing out on coffee, sugar, timber actually, wood. How odd. Right, mechanical parts is okay, manufactured goods is okay. Silk, next turn we'll have 3 of that, that's pretty nice to have. Right, coal, we're not really making much. Could do with building more coal mines. And definitely iron, we might have to get some more iron to begin with. Okay. Right, so we can't afford any iron mines right now. How about rail? 675 capital, 27 steel, 22 manufactured goods, and 324 days to be constructed. So we have a line being constructed over here. How expensive would it be in these areas? Right. How do I want to build this line? If I build it this way, we go from Graz, Klagenfurt, Udine, Venezia, which only connects up to another size 1 city and a size 3 city. However, if we go from Graz down here to Crane, that's a size 4, to Istria, that's a size 10, Udine, that's a size 3. We connect up larger cities, which will benefit these cities a hell of a lot more than these little areas over here. So I think that might be the better area, and as well the terrain. Do we have a terrain map mode? We must do somewhere. Terrain. Here somewhere. I'm sure of it. Oh. It's definitely here somewhere. I'm sure of it. Then again, it seems I am mistaken. Right. Mountains. Right, we have mountains here as well. Hills. Hills. So it's going to cost us a lot this way anyway. We'll have to figure it out as we come to it. Okay. So, I think we're going to have to spend a few turns saving up before we decide what to do anyway. So if we go over here, we can look at our international relationships. Right. So we have some good relations right now with Prussia. Fairly warm with the Prussians. Okay. That's fine by me. Righto. Let's take a look at the strategic map. Right, so we have some commerce ships all the way over there in North America. Oh, not. Do we? Yes, we do, okay. So we have a merchant ship over here then in North America. Right. The British, French, German, sorry, Prussia, Austria, USA, Belgium, Holland. So that's the North American maritime trade. Okay, so we're trading with North America, so that allows us access to those markets, which is pretty nice. If we go over and press B again, let's take a look. Say we request iron. Yeah. Low countries, North Austria, South Andes, Scandinavia, Chile, North Germany, South Germany, North Italy, La Plata, North Andes. Right, Central America. Interesting. Academy of Science. So we have our research over here. Now, things will be researched pretty much automatically. Though we can spend cash to speed up this process, there's not much cash available at this time, so we'll come back to that later. Ministry of Colonial Affairs. Okay, so these are all the possible colonial areas. Claimed areas. So we have 0 claimed areas for colonial. Contested areas. Revolting areas. Yes, we have no positive colonial areas, which is kind of harsh. We'd have a very harsh time trying to get these areas. Yeah, prestige potential. It's pretty bad. We'd lose prestige. So, we'll have to make do. Maybe in the future we might take colonies from other nations. Let them do the hard work. Right, our foreign ministry. Who are we allied with? Treaties in effect. So we have a defensive treaty with Russia and Prussia, Baden, Bavaria, Saxony, and Württemberg. Right, these are all defensive treaties. We'll start by good relations. So we have the highest relations with the Prussians right now. Indeed. Nikolai. I would be keen on improving my relations with the Russians. So we could propose a state visit for one diplomat. Now your diplomats are more valuable than gold. They do not come often, every 6 months. So we are going to try and improve relations with Russia. Possibly Prussia as well. It wouldn't hurt to do so. Good. I may try and maintain my good relations with the others. Where's Bavaria? Right, Bavaria. Not very good relations, so we are going to improve our relations with Bavaria. And we'll hold on to the rest of our diplomats for now. Okay. Here are all our factories. Right, everything's working out fine. We'll take a look at the capital then. So what do we have in Vienna? We have the depot, ammunitions, textiles, manufactured goods, luxury goods, chemical lab, and a academia. Interesting. Right. So I have done a lot of talking without much going on. How much would it actually cost me to build a new maritime trade ship, I wonder? Merchant ships, commerce, sales ship. That's 600 capital, 12 manufactured goods. That's 912 manufactured goods. Initiative. Okay. Speed. Right, so these are actually faster. That could be quite useful in the future. Okay. Right, so we shall save the turn, and I do hope the game loads a lot faster. So I'm going to be very interested to see how this goes on. I apologise about this. Right, there we go. Okay. Let's proceed. The first turn of hopefully many. Though of course it depends on how much interest there is in such a series. And how good I am at learning it. Now, I would love to try and dismantle the Austrian Empire. We do have a few priorities here. We need to prevent the formation of Germany. We need to prevent the formation of Italy. There's a mod actually that allows you to form Germany as Austria. I may have to take a look at that mod and see if you can use it in a ongoing game. Okay, we've moved out our people. I'm going to be interested to see the events in the little screen at the bottom. Right. Put that up over here. Right, largest army in Europe, largest worldwide production of cattle. So these are our missions. Yes. So you would gain a decent amount there. To succeed, you must have, during the next 10 years or at least 8% of the time, the largest army in Western Europe excluding Russia. And with a permanent minimum of 200 regiments. Oh my. Right. The most cattle production. Interesting. New government measures. Interesting. Okay, that's upkeep. Right, research. Okay. We bought 4 cereals. We've sold 4 nitrates, 2 minerals, 5 coal. Fair enough. Trading prices are changing here. Okay. So we made some more capital over here, which is quite nice. Happiness is decreasing, however. We may have to lower taxes slightly. So our taxes are currently a 2% census tax, a 4% corporate. The 30% is probably the one that's doing all the damage. Right. Kind of upsets your higher social classes. Indeed. Let's go to our regional consensus over here then. Social classes. Workers, peasants, middle class, aristocrats, and upper class. So VR, Austrian Empire only has about 4% of the upper class. Right. We are 86% Catholic, 11% Orthodox, 2% other, and 1% Sunni. German 26, Hungarian 14, Romanian 11. Indeed. Okay. Right. Servile, so that's basically serfs, peasants, workers, middle class, upper, and aristocrats. Okay. Now I do wonder what's causing their issues. I do have a lot of growth over here due to the happiness, I'd imagine. Okay. Right. So there's some desire for reforms over here. Okay. I think we're going to try and lower taxes a little bit. We'll lower it to about a 1% tax and see how that affects them. Surely that should keep the plebeians happy. Okay. Righto, righto. Save over here. Now then. No options, sadly. Yes, we need the rails to be established over here. We need to build more mines. as well as lumberyards actually. I just need to develop my economy for the first few years. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and do let me know if you want to see more of this. So until next time, you have been you.